What's up, guys? Mr. Patterson here with another video for IB Math AA SL, looking at core book chapter 11 section C, types of data. So we're going to look at quantitative versus categorical, and we're going to look at continuous versus discrete data here. So first, let's get through some definitions. A categorical variable describes a particular quality or characteristic, such as hair color, eye color. Whether you respond yes or no to any particular question, that would be categorical, things that can fall into categories. Some examples are gender, computer operating system, right? Those would be categorical. Quantitative variables, they take a numerical value. Now, when we talk about these quantitative variables, they could be discrete or they could be continuous. Discrete quantitative variables, those are things that are countable. If you can count the number of apricots in a tree, then the number of apricots in a tree would be a discrete quantitative variable. If you're talking about a continuous random variable, that's something that you generally measure. How much time does it take to run a 100-meter dash? What was the distance you hit in a baseball? It could take any value on a given interval. You're not counting it, you're measuring it. So that's the difference between discrete and continuous. And those distinctions only go with when you're talking about quantitative variables. Let's take a look at this example. It says classify each example as categorical, discrete, or continuous. So the first one says the number of heads when 3 coins are tossed. So the first thing is we need to think about, is this discrete or continuous? All right. Excuse me, is this categorical or is it quantitative? If we're talking about the number of heads, it's definitely going to be quantitative. Then the question is it something that is countable and therefore discrete, or is it measurable and therefore it's continuous? You would count the number of heads, therefore A is going to be discrete. The brand of toothpaste, is it Crest, is it Colgate? Who knows? That's going to be a categorical variable. The heights of a group of 15-year-old children. Heights could take any value in a given interval. Therefore, that's going to be a continuous variable. That's it for this section. Just a quick little lesson on looking at quantitative versus categorical and discrete versus continuous. For your assignment, I'd like you guys to work on page 292, numbers 1 through 2. 1 has a lot of parts to it. It's going to look at identifying, and then number 2 is going to look at a little bit of a different kind of problem there. All right. Hope you guys are well and talk to you soon.